do my intro after this. Okay, so today's video is going to be an everyday makeup tutorial. You can wear this pretty much everywhere, I highly doubt. And you'll get any like complaints of people going, why are you wearing so much makeup? But there are people that are rude like that, and I'm very sorry. So first off, I want to clean off my face. So I'm going to be using the Exuberant Skin Rise Bionic Tonic. Can you see that? And it's just these little pads that I'm almost out. But and then you just swipe this over your face. Okay, so I'm letting the Bionic Tonic sit in my face, and it looks. Oh, it's already dry. Dang. I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyebrows. For my lips real quick, just to hydrate them, I'm gonna be using the Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel. The three products that I'm gonna be using for my eyebrows are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Dip in the color Chocolate, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 14 Angled Brush. And the last thing I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Medium Brown. I don't have a mirror in front of me because I have my camera set up. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Electric Palette for my mirror because it has a really big mirror on the inside. Yeah. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Okay, so now I'm just going to lightly underline my brows. Like that. Okay. I'm going to go up a little bit more on this eyebrow because it didn't come forward like the other one. And now I'm just going to brush this up so I can brush my eyebrows down. Okay. So now I'm just going to be filling in this part of my eyebrow to this part, and the same on the other side, so that I can fill in the bottom half with the dip brow. So you're going to want to stop like right about there. Okay, so now I'm just going to be filling in this little part and then darker right here to create an ombre effect into the darker color. There we go. Okay, now that one's done. Just brush it out a little bit. Next, we're going to be using the brow dip and the brow brush. Coat the brush in the brow product. If like I have blonde hair, now it's not natural. So for my natural color, I'll go in with a brown. If you go in with a brown and you're a natural blonde, stop. Now I'm just going to be filling in the remainder of the eyebrow. And above it. This eyebrow's higher. 2 eyebrows. Now I'm going to be carving out my eyebrows. I'm going to get an itty bitty flat brush and one of my concealers, which I'm going to get a foundation that has medium coverage to conceal and cut out my eyebrows. Okay, so for the foundation that I'm going to use to cut out my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. Yeah, you can't see off of the glare. In the color 110 Ivory. And the setting powder I'm going to use for all of this is going to be the Dermablend Professional Setting Powder. And it looks like that. The two brushes I'm going to use is this little flat brush that you can get off of Amazon. And this cute little fluffy brush. It's supposed to be meant for eyeshadow, but I use it for my eyeshadow powder. So I'm going to take the flat end brush and I'm going to dip it. It looks like this. What? And so I'm just going to dip it in there. And it has a mousse cream kind of feel, like it says it is. It's not harder than you would expect it to be. And so now we're going to do this. And now I'm just going to repeat on the other eyebrow. Okay, so now for the next step, before we use the Dermablend, I'm going to be using one of my tiny beauty blenders to blend this out a little bit so that it doesn't have harsh lines, like in my eye and outside my eye and underneath my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I'm just going to be spraying that into this itty bitty black beauty blender. Okay, so taking this little beauty blender, I'm also going to be taking the mirror I was using earlier from the electric palette and blending this out. Okay, and now both eyes are done. They look like this. Alright, so now, like I said, I'm going to be taking this little fluffy brush and using the Dermablend. Just coat the brush in the setting powder. And I'm not sure if this has flashback yet. I'll test it in a later video to let you guys see. This, don't swipe it so that it applies better and that it doesn't sink into your skin like an eyeshadow would. By Ulta, it's the complete eye and it's in the palette Indie. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this little Precise Contour brush and going in with this little brown shade right here. And I'm going to be putting this shade into the outer corner. And now I'm going to be using the Naked 2 brush and going in with the center color, and I'll show you what it looks like. 1 second. The very center color right there, just to finish off the look from the inside. First, I'm going to be using two mascaras. First, I'm going to be going in with the Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara, which looks like that. And then I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara, which looks like that. Okay, so that was the first coat. And while I'm waiting for this coat to dry, for this coat to dry, I'm going to be applying the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and it looks like this. And I'm only going to be applying a little amount because okay, so now that I did that, my face is ready to put foundation on. And to start off the way I do my foundation, I'm going to take the NYX Bright Idea in the color Chardonnay Shimmer, and it looks like this. And I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Works. Now I look really oily. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wet my Beauty Blender by Real Techniques and my bigger black Beauty Blender with the MAC Fix Plus Prep and Prime. So I'm going to be taking this little flat brush, and I know I didn't tell you that I had this, but I'm actually using the Tarte Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation in Fair Light Neutral, and I need this because it is a cream foundation. Okay, so it's going to look like that at the start, and now I'm going to put a dot on my chin, a dot right here, a dot on my nose, and a few dots on the center of my forehead. I'm going to be using the Laura Geller Baked Liquid Radiance Foundation in the color Fair. And this is a pump, so I'm going to just put it on my face. And now I'm going to bake my face for a few minutes just to make sure that none of this comes off or sets it a little bit better. And I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation in the color Translucent. And so I'm just going to be taking the bottom of my Beauty Blender, and I'll show you the packaging in a second. Hold up. And I'm just going to start baking underneath my eyes, right underneath where I'm going to put my contour, on the T-zone of my forehead, on my chin, and on my upper lip. Okay, so now I'm going to start on my contour and everything that's going to go around it. I'm going to be using the Unique Beachfront Bronzer, and this is in the color Sunset and Bronzer. So I'm going to be using a combined mixture of both, but only a little bit. On my forehead. Okay, so to finish up my makeup look, I'm going to be using this little tiny fluffy brush for my blush, and this little almost fan brush from Ipsy. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Mad for Mauve Ulta Beauty palette, and it looks like this. I'm going to be using the shade Raspberry and Tulip. I'm going to be using this for my highlighter, and it looks like this on the inside. You can't really see it. The two shades that I'm going to be using. Okay, so that looks nice and light. I like that. And I'm going to be taking the little fan brush and dipping it in here because I already have like a little glowy highlight, and I just want to add this. This is called a Pixelated Color Finishing Powder. But also, to finish all of this off except for my under eyelashes and my eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and dip this brush back into the Kat Von D, which looks like this. Right there, that's to lock it, and then it looks like this on the top, but the top is full of powder. So I'm just going to like dab this on the places I didn't get it, and just quickly run it over everything. I'm just going to go ahead and do my under eyelashes, and then I'm going to do my lip gloss and set my eyebrows. I'm done with that, and I used the Troublemaker mascara for that. For my lip gloss, I'm going to be using the color Artist Metallic Gloss by Makeup Forever. And now to finish everything off, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel to set my brows. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment any videos you'd like to see from me in the future. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. It took a very long time to film and it's probably going to take a very long time to edit. But thank you if you stayed, and yeah. Bye guys.
In the old Jeep, right around town with our rifles on the front seat. Fun, you and me in the Middle East, shooting at rocks, bullets cocked in